Do your legs feel weaker with every step? Are you struggling to climb stairs or stay active like you used to? What if I told you fruits, yes, fruits, might be silently stealing your leg strength? Shocking, right? You've been told they're healthy, but some are doing real damage, especially after 60. Today, we reveal the 7 worst fruits weakening senior legs and how to replace them for strength, balance, and mobility. Don't let one more day go by. Your independence depends on this. Stay with me till the end. This could completely change how you eat for your legs. Like and watch fully. 1. Banana. Bananas are often praised as the ultimate health fruit, and for younger, active bodies, they might be, but for seniors, especially those struggling with leg strength, they can be more harmful than helpful. Why? Let's break this down. Bananas are extremely high in natural sugars. Just one medium banana contains about 14 grams of sugar. That's a lot for a fruit that's so easy to eat quickly, and without even thinking. You might be consuming 2 or 3 in a day. What happens then? Your blood sugar spikes, followed by an insulin crash, which can contribute to inflammation in the joints and muscles. That's a direct hit to your legs, especially if you're already dealing with arthritis or muscle fatigue. On top of that, bananas are rich in potassium, too rich for some. A medium banana has around 9% of your daily potassium needs. While potassium is essential for muscle function, in excess it can cause imbalances in seniors, particularly those with kidney issues or those taking blood pressure medications. Too much potassium in the blood, a condition known as hyperkalemia, can cause muscle weakness, cramping, and even irregular heartbeats. Do your legs feel sluggish or like they're dragging? If you're eating bananas regularly, that might not be a coincidence. Now ask yourself, are you eating bananas every morning with your cereal, in smoothies, or as a snack because it's healthy? If your legs feel weaker, slower, or more tired, it might be time to cut back and see the difference. If you've ever wondered, could something as simple as a fruit be harming me? The answer is yes, and this is a perfect example. Up next, we reveal a surprising citrus fruit that might be doing more harm than good, especially for seniors with joint pain. Let's talk about the citrus. 2. Citrus. Citrus fruits are the darlings of vitamin C lovers everywhere. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, limes, they've been marketed for decades as the best way to boost immunity and stay healthy. But here's the twist. For seniors focusing on leg strength and inflammation, these fruits might be a trap in disguise. Let's take oranges for example. One large orange gives you more than 100% of your daily vitamin C needs, but it also gives you around 17 grams of sugar. Grapefruits and tangerines aren't much better. All of that sugar, even in natural form, leads to elevated blood glucose levels, which inflames tissue over time and wears down muscle recovery. You see, when you're over 60, your body isn't as quick to bounce back from inflammation. It lingers, especially in the legs. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to pain, stiffness, and weakness. If your knees feel tight or your calves ache after walking just a block, the sugar load from citrus fruits might be working against you. And we haven't even gotten to the acidity yet. Citrus fruits are high in citric acid, which, for people prone to joint problems or even mild arthritis, can worsen discomfort. That extra acid can irritate sensitive joint tissues and lead to more swelling in the knees and ankles, 2 of the most common problem areas for seniors. Next, we'll break down a tropical fruit that's hiding behind a health halo, but could silently increase your inflammation and drain your leg strength faster than you think. Stick around for the pineapple problem. 3. Pineapple. Pineapple, sweet, tropical, juicy, and secretly working against your leg strength as you age. Most seniors have no idea that this innocent-looking fruit can be a real threat to their mobility, especially when consumed frequently. Yes, it's rich in vitamin C and bromelain, which are beneficial in controlled amounts, but the sugar load in pineapple is shockingly high. A single cup of pineapple chunks contains around 16 grams of sugar. That's almost 4 teaspoons. For seniors whose bodies are more sensitive to blood sugar fluctuations and insulin resistance, that's a serious concern. Elevated blood sugar is not just about diabetes, it's directly linked to increased inflammation in the joints and muscles, which are already weakening with age. And guess where that inflammation shows up? Knees, ankles, hips, the very support system you need to walk, stand, and move freely. If your legs are starting to feel sore after walks, if you notice stiffness in your joints or swelling in your lower body, it might be time to reevaluate your fruit choices. Pineapple's acid content can also irritate the stomach lining and cause bloating or cramping, which doesn't help when you're already dealing with mobility issues. Plus, bromelain, while helpful in small, Therapeutic doses can thin your blood. That might be risky for seniors already on blood-thinning medications, increasing the chance of bruising or internal bleeding after minor bumps or falls. Now that pineapple's dark secret is out, brace yourself, because next we're diving into something even more shocking: mango. 4. Mango. Mango, king of fruits, ruler of desserts, and one of the sneakiest enemies of senior leg health. People love mangoes for their creamy texture and mouth-watering sweetness, but for older adults trying to stay mobile and strong, mango is a muscular time bomb disguised as a snack. Let's break it down. A medium-sized mango can have up to 45 grams of sugar. That's more sugar than a standard soda can. That spike in sugar sends your insulin levels soaring, and over time, leads to glycation, a fancy term for when sugar molecules stick to proteins in your body, including those in your muscles and joints. The result? Stiffness, poor circulation, and a slow decline in muscle function. Many seniors report aching calves, cramping legs, or that frustrating jelly leg sensation after being on their feet for a while. But very few connect those symptoms to what they ate earlier. Mango doesn't just affect your sugar balance, it's also high in fructose, which is processed in the liver, and aging livers don't handle large fructose loads well. This leads to fat buildup around the organs, chronic fatigue, and yes, weakened lower body strength because the body is busy trying to process sugar instead of building muscle. Fructose also doesn't trigger the fullness hormone leptin, so you end up eating more, gaining weight, and stressing out your already burdened knees and ankles. Next up, things are about to turn even more sour. We're exposing the truth behind grapes gone wrong, and you won't believe how a handful of grapes can cause big-time damage. 5. Grapes. Grapes, those tiny, juicy, sweet spheres of joy, seem harmless, even healthy. But for seniors focused on preserving leg strength and joint health, grapes can sneakily become a silent enemy. You're probably wondering, what could possibly be wrong with grapes? Aren't they packed with antioxidants? Yes, they do contain some nutrients like vitamin C and resveratrol. But here's the part they never tell you: grapes are one of the highest sugar fruits per serving, especially when eaten in handfuls, which most people do without thinking. A single cup of grapes contains around 23 grams of sugar, which quickly turns into glucose in the bloodstream, spiking insulin levels. This may not seem like a big deal once or twice, but over time, consistent sugar spikes lead to chronic inflammation, and inflammation is directly linked to joint pain, swelling, and yes, muscle fatigue in your legs. Now, if you're someone who has joint swelling or unexplained knee pain after walking, have you ever thought, could it be something I ate? Don't just blame age. Start looking at what's on your plate. If you're still eating grapes daily because you think they are safe fruit, it might be time to rethink. Try substituting grapes with berries like blackberries or raspberries, which are much lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and actually support muscle recovery and inflammation reduction. Next up, let's talk about something small but mighty, and mighty problematic: cherry. 6. Cherry. Cherries. Cute, red, delicious, and often paired with whipped cream or romanticized in pies and juices. But before you pop another handful thinking you're doing your body a favor, let's dive into why these innocent-looking fruits might be sabotaging your leg strength from the inside out. While cherries are known to contain some anti-inflammatory compounds like anthocyanins, the problem isn't what they contain in small amounts, it's what they deliver in bulk, especially to seniors: a high sugar load and a risky potassium profile. Let's start with sugar again, because, well, surprise, that's a recurring villain in fruit form. A cup of sweet cherries packs 18 grams of sugar. While that's a little less than grapes, it's still enough to nudge your blood sugar into roller coaster mode. Don't let a tiny red fruit keep you from living your fullest, strongest life. If this shocked you a little, or a lot, smash that like button, subscribe for more no-nonsense senior health facts, and drop a comment if you've ever had a mystery cramp after eating what you thought was healthy. Next, we dive into something refreshing, but secretly weakening: watermelon weakness. You don't want to miss this. 7. Watermelon. Watermelon may seem like a harmless, refreshing snack, especially in the summer, but for seniors focused on leg strength, this fruit might be doing more harm than good. While it's about 92% water and feels hydrating, it's also extremely high on the glycemic index, meaning it spikes your blood sugar fast. When blood sugar levels shoot up and crash repeatedly, the muscles, especially in the legs, can become inflamed and weakened over time. Muscle fatigue, cramps, and a sense of heaviness in your legs may not just be from aging, they might be connected to what's on your plate. In fact, one large wedge of watermelon, about 280 g, contains around 37 grams of sugar. That's nearly 9 teaspoons. For someone over 60, that's almost double what is recommended in a single snack. Consistently high sugar intake has been linked to increased insulin resistance, which has been shown to directly impair muscle protein synthesis. That's the body's ability to rebuild and strengthen muscle tissue. Think about it. If your legs feel sore, slow, or less powerful, could it be connected to something you thought was healthy? Many fruits seem healthy, but as we've seen today, some can quietly harm your leg strength over time. From banana danger with its potassium overload, to citrus trap increasing joint sensitivity, and pineapple problem spiking inflammation, mango mayhem brings sugar overload, while grapes gone wrong sneak in with too much fructose. Cherry chaos may worsen uric acid buildup, and watermelon weakness gives you sugar and water, but no muscle support. If you're serious about staying active, walking strong, and protecting your independence, it's time to rethink your fruit choices. Your legs deserve better fuel. Drop your thoughts or questions in the comments. Like if this helped, and subscribe for more senior health truth bombs. Thanks for watching.